Okay, Abusuya Asem about who watches the watchman. Abusuya breaking news. Eye OSP kisi ejaben ene Attorney General nenti ayenya ne se oba investigating no. Eye flyer no ena ya publish e de ato ye screen no enchen de amamra ha eye gossip politics. Abusuya on subscribe ya subscribe like la share ma afofon so ensa into me enkebi na ye bisa se denti na eye OSP kisi ejaben ne office no Attorney General Eba investigating. Nabusuya mommy ready so the office of the Attorney General is said to investigate the office of the Special Prosecutor OSP following allegation of unlawful detention and questionable investigative practice. Abusuya wene ensema echese Emma Attorney General ababe investigate OSP kisi ejaben enadada ensem bebre ekọ so efa OSP kisi ejaben office echese na ebimokra ka se enka office no yengu no course o hwe office na eka ababebo oman no enye office enye sika ketoa entino case no ekopie mu ewo parliament ema majority chief whip ene majority leader ejinemu eka asesa office ne de omo ebeguno abusuya yense momre mom yakọ na yenkonkoti ensema ekọ so unsubscribe ya subscribe like na share ma afofron so ensa into me enkabi Kevin Taylor ede honsem ababetudwa mom yakọ na yenkonkoti ensema ekọ so and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that be any updates be ebe drop bia no wonso wonsa ebetumi akabi gossip politics so medamase
Mahama Okasembi, and it's got to do with the OSP. And then a president President say it's premature to call for closure of the office of the special prosecutor. And the Peace Council echo President Mahama Hawker said, Mr. President, Yababa Srao, yesterday on Sembi. In fact, Peace Council call no more allowance. I am more alawa, na ya more workers. Omutifie pa alawa, but it's okay. Ghana the more of Wankasa. Emuefo se banku Peace Council call president one day omo problem nyane say Mr. President insem bebre de buy but dey here pa na ye alawa no form omo so ko pa alawa. Now let's deal with this issue. It's very, very important. And President Mahama and Okasafa special prosecutor, majority of Ghanaians, in fact a majority, it's split. Ebi mu say OSP yam pamono ena ebi mu se OSP office ne kura no asay sika mfa so bi amba so inti yangu office no totally. Metna here editorial catcher Ghana for said the OSP's office I believe should be kept, and that the people who are the actors our office one we believe say so mo anyo medjuma se ne pena. There are so many people who can do that job. So if Kisi Jabin is not living up to expectations, we as a people we have every right to make sure say we find a better legal way to get rid of him, without respect, literally, to sack him, to get somebody to fill that position. Now, there are so many people who are making different arguments about that. And we do president in him, the president spoke. Let's listen to the president of the republic, the Okafa. Mr. S, I don't have it on the system, Mr. S. Okafa special prosecutor issue no. Mr. S, I don't have it. It was when we have an editorial meeting, I know you actually added it to the stories. Mr. S, can you please send it on the system? I need to play it. And the president Kasai, and I want to play the president's speech, you know. Send a bear the president Kaye. Now after president's speech, you know, maybe watch no team. I'm waiting to see it on the system. After president's speech, you know, now I'll also speak on something now. I think that we need to get clarity on when it comes to the special prosecutor's office. Remember, the office was actually put together by Nanado Dankwe Kufuaro and the NPP. Thank you, team, for bringing it in. Thank you very much. In 2017. Now, what was the motive behind it? The motive was to go after their political opponent. Now, it backfired. Now, as Ghanaians, yaji to more parliament into Imra Eshe OSP office nechi. Into Obian to mean Sorenka we go office no. It needs to go through a process. And sana it maka say ye sa office de free. Mommy go to president on view on the OSP and the Ecoso.
I don't enjoy prosecuting people, but I mean, the people of Ghana will not forgive us if people develop impunity in terms of abusing the trust that people have put in them. And so that's why we're resourcing the Economic and Organized Crime Office and the other anti-corruption institutions, including the Office of the Special Prosecutor. And recently, there have been some controversy with the Office of the Special Prosecutor. I think it's premature to call for the closure of that office. The unique thing about that office is it is the only anti-corruption agency that has prosecutorial powers to be able to prosecute themselves without going through the Attorney General. And so people had mistrust for the Attorney General because the Attorney General normally is a member of government and is a minister of state. And so they believe that the Attorney General will be very reluctant to prosecute his own. But if there's an independent office like the Office of the Special Prosecutor, it won't matter who you are because they have security of tenure and they have prosecutorial powers, whether you're a member of government or you're a member of a previous government or you are anybody who has, misappropriated public funds. They have the law is behind them to be able to prosecute you. So I think we should give them a little time. Of course, people want to see, more prosecutions and more results. And so I'll just urge the OSP to speed up, some of these investigations and, show people that the office is still very relevant.
So President Mahama Ekasande in front of the Peace Council say, or one of Ghana for what to say, we all want the right thing to be done. And Ohuni said the Office of the Special Prosecutor, no, you had the 2 Miasha office in some so Mundi Jumabi. Or any pebia, or beso or Magana for Unity, say, any said the pebi di bonnet no more from Hudi. A idea bia, any say a so Ghana. Sir, Obi di Ghana dream, Obi di Ghana bonnet, not Sandy Panafan Widi, or believe said the Office of the Special Prosecutor, no. Ewo Juma Sronko pa bia ye dia masa office na. Ewo say ye hwema office no edi sa adwuma no. Ohuni say nipa bebre ye ka say yengu ni sisia no. Ohuni say I say Akroma show ebufuo ene nyome bia ebia ye huni say special prosecutor enye ntina ama nipa bebre akoma aba. Ni nyina ne say ono ankasa mponim say sene ewo say adwuma no kɔ wawa. Sene ewo say odi na adwuma so eye na o prosecuting kɔfo no. Aye say na adwuma die no sebio twetwe ne na ase. Sebio slow motion bi wo munti ama Ghana fo bebre no ehu ni se ombo ne ho modern onye nipa bi a sebio obetumi agina ho ebua nipa bi se sebio omaboye kro no nti o se dem ko gina efiase nti one de ohun ni se special prosecutors office ne hia pa ono de eye ono na adwiri mu no anka office de meme yengu no na mom nyoma bi a wo se ye ne yehye kena ma ne gina ne naso ma nyoma contentem no ene de ofo ato se e wo se sa nyoma no ye now President Ikasane Muani eti say eye parliament so eye ono ane party fo a omoye representatives of parliament no omo de eye bill krata bi akoto parliament say eye Hassan Ayarga oye the majority leader one Mr. Defema Po ono so eka majority leadership no ho e parliament no de krata akoto parliament say omo pese eye emrana ebo office of the special prosecutor no ho e ban any office no ho ban no omo pese ye twamra nim na ye gu office no if you say omo de amu ni say djuma de portia wo say office ni di no enya de office no e di djuma no nti omo de omo anu asam akokire gu nkrata so de akọ parliament say ye mbobo ho na ye nyina ye ndwene ho ne enko bankrom kom say office ni ye begu no na sebio ade foforo bi o say de office no anase ye be ye no ne aye e de afko katahye proye ene nyome bi a emfata nti ewie ne eso ti say eye NDC for MPs be no more parliament no omo mienu ye frɛ bi eye de private members bill omo committee abo ho atena se adwendwene ho say ye de egidi ni nti we ne pese ye de kɔ na ye hwɛ se ye nuanom more parliament so oni adwene bɛkɔ bankrom na sebio eye mmra na ye frɛ no act na eye act act na eye act 2017 Special Prosecutor Act no I was say omo twe sign no mo twam na office no ye den ye gu no. Now Obibeka say at this point ehina ye ko members of parliament and the Kufuor 2017 oba officer na NPP ewo majority and omo pushi office of the Special Prosecutors Act no e Ghana for kon. They did not give us enough time to even look at the office. Nana do dan Kufuor the NPP for They did not even consult Ghanaians widely. They did not get a lot of advice and I say people's views on the office of the special prosecutor. In fact, near Wahana Ikufuadomo, sa act no to parliament say engine to me office bia sa office no ebehweketa hye de proye so achichi ni pegum. So we as a nation did not have enough time. In fact, the NPP had majority in parliament and Michael Kwe made sure say that adiana omopeno they had to pass it. Inti they forced us. Majority of Ghanaians didn't even know what special prosecutor is or who a special prosecutor is. The kind of job that person has to do. We didn't have a nationwide consultation. It was decided by Kufuor's cabinet. It was decided by the NPP, and they pushed it down our throat. And we had no option than to understand the say way abayemra and Kufuor the kofa Martinami Dubai. And Okasa Martinami do kwachi NDC for and Martinami do kacha say Kufuor the Akroma for. He's the mother serpent of corruption or a nipa or a dangerous. Okuni pasha dem kra obetumi eku obi ahye dem no akodi jollof for dem no ase pie o se bibia ni ho o se oye dangerous eba proye ne keta hye na ete ha na kenofuri atakọ eye Martinami de wo ka kire ne se eye ejapade no omo pese omo ton ye gudie nyina na PDS no ema Martinami de be kan ye nti nyoma bebre ko so but na office no aye den na eye emra na boy kire parliament na ahye mra nti obi antumi sori anopa enka se special prosecutor office no meguno. Now, Kufuor, you see officers in so many ways. At a point, or instructee special prosecutor, Martinami to say, Uncle investigate John Mahama non chilling tomb. And a Martinami to say, John Mahama be bien in home. Investigation be and Chelsea about the deal into or not Martinami do and Yadi obey. Enti, Edimuana, Kufuor, Eka say, and the Martinami do entering Mahama and Tumidia, or Pamono Akofa Kisia Jabin, an inexperienced young lawyer who was full of himself, arrogantly, very ignorant, gave the job to him because Kisie Jabin was a close friend to Gabi and a classmate in law school with Gabi. And they also went to find a greenhorn who felt to say he knows everything and that he did not even need to step in the shoes of his predecessor who had more experience, who understand the job than him. He came in full of himself thinking, so Obiye Jimmy, he is the smartest lawyer in town. So they handed the special prosecutor's office to Kisie Jabe to come and do some job for them. Kisie Jabe came to office. He saw Adede and what comes with the office, the bulletproof cars, the nice flying in first class, moving your wife to South Africa to live there, paying people, making. He also felt say there's money here because money that he could not make in 20 years, he was making at the office of the special prosecutor. So Kisie Jabe also became a celebrity overnight. Every single day, he's driving with military men following him like somebody hates him or wants to kill him. Obian in no time. And so he created this impression, say, the office of the special prosecutor is working so hard that so many people want to kill him. That was the perception Kisie Jabe created in the heads of Ghanaians. Now, now, office of the special prosecutor, office of the special prosecutor, idea no way. Because remember, your Attorney General's office, your Yoku, your the CID, your NIB. It means we have a lot of state agencies. Their job is to investigate. Some even have the powers to prosecute. So why would the Kufuor just come up and say, Yembi office be a friend office of the special prosecutor? Their job, their task is to look into corruption related issues, and even gave them the power to prosecute. They picked the idea from the United States of America. And the idea was that the America for your friend a special prosecutor, no, they wanted to create the same avenue. It was to at the end of the day go after their political opponents. Now, I'm in DB. Special prosecutor now yet in America. No. In America, don't get it twisted. We have the special prosecutor's office and the special counsel. And that's a special counsel. And you what the special counsel's office. Don't get it wrong. Over America, Mamin Chow. Ghana, we have a permanent office of the special prosecutor's office. Yeah, the act. Into technically, Obi Beshasa office now, or about 7 years, 5 to 7 years to be there, and nobody can touch him. Now, the concept in Kufuor, they picked that concept from America. And that concept in America, no, two ways. Now, America, for no, be a friend, the special counsel and the Office of the Special Counsel. Now, Office of the Special Prosecutor no, and America for no, HNGD no, I know the Special Counsel. Now, another officer, OSC, the Office of the Special Counsel. Sometimes, normally, the one that is temporal, special Office of the Special Prosecutor, and it is not a permanent office. In America, the Special Prosecutor's Office is not a permanent office. They are given specific job to do. When they finish the job, their appointment is terminated. The day they are done with their investigations, they clean up and they leave. The other office that is called the OSC, it is basically there to protect whistleblowers, federal workers, and make sure say emra is intact and people don't take advantage. And also, it's a permanent officer. People are there for 5 years and they work like the special prosecutor. Let me show you something. The reason why Aminya Butari where the actually say, if even this bill, it will succeed your parliament near scrub it, and I say, ye Office of the Special Prosecutor no free totally. We can still get Office of the Special Prosecutor to work with this stipulated time and also give them an exact assignment after the assignment is done.
Okay, Abuzia, we need ensema ekoso our political high unit. So, OSP, Special Prosecutor, ne office, and I see breaking news abane say the Attorney General eba investigating with immediate effect. Abuzia, badama say some Japanese kokotis and some way at the MI. Aha, gossip politics. So, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that there are any updates be able dropping on so once able to me aka.